You see that on the camera? It's like it's been abducted by aliens and it's had some kind of incision.
Ew.
It's very strange, that, isn't it?
Ew, it's got lurgy.
I'm the one that's got to eat it.
Ha ha ha! Ha!
Wow.
Hello, my wee darlings. It's Tuesday night, the first night of a brand new meals vlog. Oh, I had this whole character and everything. Then she's gone. She's left me.
I was wondering how long you'd be able to maintain it, to be fair.
Until I start laughing at myself.
There you go.
And then I lose it. Hi. Oh, that was conveniently placed there for an Instagram picture. Put it back there now. Oh, the hard work of being an influencer.
Oh, I cringe at the word.
You don't like it, do you?
I do not like that word.
I like that we hopefully influence people to put good plates together that taste great, and influence people in wet shop.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. That makes it sound a bit better.
Yeah, that's about it. We're having a kind of sort of Mediterranean kind of plate. So we've got little falafels, homemade lemon and coriander couscous, red pepper hummus from Sainsbury's, a couple of slices of corn left over from the weekend from sandwiches, a tin of the green beans that are always available in Greek Week at Lidl. Just in case you didn't know, by the way, by the time you're watching this, it's already been meat-free week at Lidl since Thursday. Run! We've probably done a vlog, to be honest with you. Now then, a bit of raggedy old rocket left over. Some, are they called Gardenia olives? I can't remember. And a few cherry tomato, baby plum tomatoes. And a couple of warmed and cut pita bread, wholemeal, and we've got our La Hot Creole sauce on standby there, the banana and blueberry scotch bonnet mustard sauce.
I was kind of 50-50. I was like,
I think that it might be very nice on falafels. I'm not gonna lie. I am not going to lie. I will not lie. Sorry, I love you.
It's a slightly hotter number. That's all I wanted to say.
I do think it might go very, very well with falafels. In fact, let's try it. Just pour us a little bit out, and I will dip a falafel into it, and as will you, hopefully.
Do you want me to just...
Yeah, just put me a tiny splodge there, just enough to dip. There we go. Lovely. Would you like to dip in the same splodge, or are you going to do your own splodge?
No, I think I'm pretty much sold now on this. And, you know, and obviously we've not poured it all over everything, so if it doesn't go...
Doused in hot sauce. Let's give it a try. I've eaten the full falafel. It goes really well with falafel.
I'd actually go as far as to say these falafel, for me, are a little bit dry.
It's the perfect accompaniment. Lovely. Sorry. Gobful. How rude of me. I do apologise. If this is the first meals vlog you've come across of ours, we've got a whole playlist full of them. And I'll link it up there now, because obviously it'll start with last week's, should you fancy having a look. So, it's a kind of sort of Mediterranean feast. Let me just talk.
I'm in exactly the same position. Our meals vlogs don't always start like this. Sometimes, well, I was going to say sometimes they start melancholy. They never start melancholy. Sometimes they start with a particular format. Occasionally they might start with a strange accent that you're unfamiliar with. But I'll be pouring more of that on there.
And as will I. First night. See you tomorrow. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Wednesday night and very, very simple dinner tonight, but a little story behind it. And I was about to just launch into explaining it to Jason in the kitchen, and I thought, no, I'll save it for this so that I can, because maybe some of you share the same things. So, right, this is a real taste of childhood for me. Sausage roll, chips and tin spaghetti. Dead simple. Them are from Lidl, by the way. And they've got them all the time. They do them and steak bakes, both lovely. But today in Oldham has been, it's Wednesday the 5th of August, 7th?
It's the 7th.
Yeah, Wednesday the 7th of August. So today has been a day, 2024, just in case somebody's watching this years later, where there's been rioting all over the country due to racism. That's it in a nutshell. Rioting all over the country due to racism. Today was our town's turn, and there's been a real edge all day. So sometimes I want a meal like this just for the taste, just because I just want. But other times I think it's to comfort the little boy inside me.
Yeah, I get that.
Who's been through, whatever today. I work with people with mental health issues and learning difficulties, and having to kind of persuade people to stay in the safety of their own home without making them panic on days like this is horrible. Have you felt it? You said it was a bit edgy.
Yeah, I mean, it just is. I don't know. Like when some people walk into an house and they're like, oh, I can feel a presence here. There's something.
There was a vibe, wasn't there?
There's definitely, and I don't think it's unique to a small percentage of individuals. I don't. Most people can pick up on an air or an energy or a vibe.
Definitely.
Whether it's just that there's less people than there normally is in the area that you're familiar with,
and the people that are there seem to be a little
more
wary.
Yeah. It's not nice. It's not a comfortable feeling for anybody.
It's really
and I
not.
said I'm not going to mince my words, so I'm going to be brutally honest and just kind of to the point. I said to Paul in the kitchen before, let's not beat around the bush. This is people who are trying to burn and kill other people. I'm sorry, but we're very rare on this channel that we kind of go really deep on something. But I just think there's been a lot of pussyfooting around and people mixing messages and mincing words.
Yeah.
Let's just get to the crux of it. I'm not even bothered about like the people who are like looting, that are just jumping on the bandwagon, like the teenagers and older people that are looting. They should be prosecuted for looting, of course, and stealing Greg's pasties and shoes and stuff like that. But it's the people who are setting stuff on fire and
hurling
attacking,
missiles and
attacking people at immigration places and things like that. They're the people that need to just be locked up for a long time.
We had a bus driver dragged off a bus in Manchester last week and severely beaten. Yeah. Horrible. So this is comfort food tonight. This is a plate of food that takes me back to a safe place where none of this exists, and I can eat it with my husband and relive some childhood memories and feel better about a really shitty day.
Can I end it on a slightly brighter note?
Yes, please do.
My lovely husband, Paul, has bought me two lovely things for guitar playing. He's bought me this lovely thing here for cleaning my strings.
Show them what it does.
Okay. Well, it's not coming apart now. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So it just basically slides in there, and then you do that, and then you run it up and down the strings.
Just so people know, because people would be like, oh...
Well, you know what? Strings are expensive sometimes, and if you can clean them regularly after you've played, because the sweat on your fingers oxidises your strings, and that applies, I think, to most, if not all, stringed instruments. If you clean your strings, you get more longevity out of your strings, which means you don't have to replace them as often.
Cool.
So that's a cool little thing. And some plectrums.
A whole bag
full
of plectrums.
of plectrums. So that's nice.
That is nice.
I just thought, you know what? I mean, I had a bit of a serious moment then, and I very rarely do on the channel, which goes to show how much this is affecting a lot of people, myself included. And I just thought, you know what? Let's just end it on something a little bit more nice and positive. And it's lovely to get little treats now and again off my husband. So thank you very much for that.
I love you.
Love you.
Little sausage roll, Sainsbury's tin spaghetti, McCain oven chips, and Sainsbury's bread, which is the loaf we always get. You've probably seen it in our shopping vlogs. Hot sauce on the side, because why wouldn't you? A lovely, nostalgic childhood meal. Sausage roll, sketchy, and chips. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. Thank buggery, it's Thursday night.
Yeah!
It's been a tough week back in work for us both. So, yeah, the less said about that, the better. I don't want to talk about work, I really don't. So, tonight we're having a Brinner. Now, for those of you that don't know what Brinner is, hashtag Brinner up on the screen, please, Brommers. Thanks. And it is breakfast for dinner. So, we've got Levy bacon, we've got green cuisine Cumberland style sausages, we've got a bird's eye potato waffle, because the waffle ain't versatile, they go with scrambled tofu, tomatoes, we've got scrambled tofu, which is 79p for a block of cauldron in Heron as I speak. Already mentioned the date. It's the 8th of August 2024. I bought two, one for this tonight and one to press and freeze. A simple fried tomato. I didn't fry it for long enough. I like them a bit black, me, to be honest.
You do, don't you?
I do. And half tin of beans. And these are Warburton's breakfast muffins, aren't they?
Clearly marked, yeah.
Yep, clearly marked vegan. Lightly toasted.
What's this here?
I have no idea.
Can you see that on the camera? It's like it's been abducted by aliens and it's had some kind of incision.
Ew.
It's very strange, that, isn't it?
Ew, it's got lurgy.
I'm the one that's got to eat it.
Ha ha ha!
Wow.
We've got some hot sauce.
It's the kimchi dark fire.
Because we'll probably have some. Because we're just like that.
I think on the sausage, with the sausage and with the bird's eye potato waffle particularly, I'm feeling it.
And the tomato. We've done it before and I had it with the tomato and it was gorgeous. So, Levy bacon, bird's eye green cuisine, Cumberland style sausages, bird's eye potato waffle, cauldron tofu made into a scramble, fried tomato, Sainsbury's beans, toasted Warby's breakfast muffins, dark fire hot sauce. I mean, you can't go wrong on a Thursday night, can you? So, we shall leave it there, and we shall say, bye, loves. Hello, my loves, it's Friday night, and on this very day right here now, we did a little vlog. I'll link it up there in case you didn't see it, but it was our top 10 at Lidl core items, and while we were there, we also showed a lot of the items available during Meat Free Week. Now this is a core item. It's a big oblong kebab bread, clearly marked vegan. Not with all that on it, it's just two breads.
Kebab bread.
In packets. So what I've done is, I've done a mix of shredded carrot, white onion and red onion with a packet of Vivera shawarma kebab. That's that. Underneath which is a spread of kimchi hot sauce. Over here we've got just mayo with sliced tomato, and here we've got rocket with Sainsbury's Be Good to Yourself French style salad dressing. I don't know what this is going to taste like as a whole, but I reckon Jason, because he's the brave one, should try squeezing it together and having a bite.
I'll give it a go. I was thinking that. I'm just like, I just throw caution to the wind.
Yeah, just squeeze the sides up.
Just do that. I think that's the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yep.
And then with my right big gob, I mean, it's going to fall out the bottom, but if I do it like this carefully, there you go, see. Ready?
Yep. My goodness. Right, we'll just let you chew that for a second. So if you've never had this shawarma kebab, by the way, it's quite lovely. And as I say, I just chopped 2 carrots, 1 red, 1 white onion first, fried them up, then added the shawarma kebab. Added a little bit of garlic pepper and a few bits, paprika, some salt.
Oh yeah.
Nice bread.
So good. So good.
I can't remember how much they were, the breads, but we actually went there today, and our number one item was going to be the sliced focaccia breads, which we've been buying every time we've been, and they weren't there, and there was no label for them. I was devastated. So anyway, we're trying these. So it's a kind of sort of kebab, folded, unfolded. Any final words, Mr. B?
It's absolutely gorgeous. As I kind of expected, to be honest with you. It's fairly easy to eat as long as you keep the bottom squeezed so you don't lose it all out the bottom. It's absolutely delightful. Probably going to smash it pretty quickly, but to be fair, this is a maybe slightly lighter evening meal than we would normally have, but we'll probably snack on something later on, won't we?
Oh, I'd be rude not to.
Yeah, I mean, we're live, aren't we, at 9? So.
We are, yes, we're live this evening at 9. So, if you missed it, where were you? We were waiting ages. Right. Kind of sort of kebab. My loves. Hello, my loves. It's Saturday night.
Sunday morning is what it bloody is.
I know, but it's Saturday.
It's Saturday night, yeah.
And we're having a chip muffin. We've been at Levenshulme Pride. Hear my hiccup. I'm a bit drunk. Yeah, no, seriously though. So we're just having a chip muffin with mayonnaise for our dinner this evening.
It's tradition now. It's tradition.
Gemini wants chips when she's done a show.
Whenever it's a Vegan Queen's gig, we nearly always have a chip muffin, no matter what time it is. And the time right now is 20 to 2 in the morning. Fleeting visit from the ISIS. So we're going to shove this in our faces. Sorry that this is a slightly shorter segment than normal, but I'm sure you can appreciate we're pretty goosed.
Yes, we are indeed. Oh, chip muffin and wine. Oh, if you don't mind. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Sunday night, and you'll be happy to know I've sobered up now. Oh, it was a night last night. Now, we're having, these are the no steak bakes from Lidl, which are £1.19 when they have them in. I wanted to use up some potatoes, so that's what this meal is based on. I had some Morris Pipers left, enough for a good portion of mash each. So we've got garlic and rocket mashed potato. And these are the Heinz beans with chili beans. So we've got to try them, Brommers.
Yeah.
And have a see.
I'm expecting them to be pretty standard, really. Yeah.
There's a tiny tickle.
Is it?
There's a tiny tickle.
Hesitant hint.
They're quite nice though.
Yeah, no, they're nice. They're nice.
And I do love mash and beans. We've got some Cholula on standby because, you know, us and hot sauce. And of course some bread and butter. So, it's basically no steak bake, rocket and garlic mash and chili beans. Random, but I think it's going to be quite delicious.
Oh, it will, without a doubt.
You had to say, Promise. You performed last night at Levenshulme Pride, you, for the first time.
I did. Yeah, been going to Levenshulme Pride since 2017. And it was great. It was really nice. I said on the way home, the thing that I will never take for granted is when you perform, particularly when you're performing your own stuff, so stuff you've written, to have an audience where, not necessarily all of them, but a lot of the audience are engaged with what you're doing and paying attention, and you get some nice words of encouragement after you've performed.
Yeah.
I'll never take that for granted. It's a beautiful thing.
Gemini was so engaged, she forgot to film you. Other than last song.
Yeah, but it was, it was really nice, and it was a great opportunity to kind of continue with a little bit of momentum off the back of Vegan Camp Out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
In fact, we need to start looking for some open mic nights and stuff, you know, and just having a trip out now and again.
yeah, well, that's on the cards, isn't it?
Let's do that,
Yeah,
Debs.
defo.
So we'll end with dinner again. No steak bake, mash with rocket and garlic, and beans with chilli, allegedly. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Monday night and the final night of this particular meals vlog. And if you remember last week's meals vlog, also ended with this exact curry. So I made this last Monday. It's been in our fabulous glass Tupperware in the fridge. It would keep for longer than a week. But yeah, it's this is our leftover curry night. Slightly extended, and oh, Mildred, here, tell you, listen this story. Right, so there I were, planning dinner. I thought, oh, chips and curry like we normally have second night with the curry. Well, I got to the freezer, and there's hardly any chips. There's only them, and them.
That'll be on account of the drunken chip butty that we had.
Well, I were mortified. Mortified. That Gemini and her filthy drunk behaviour.
Shocking, even to me, after all these years.
Really?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Gemini, to be fair, let's just lay it out there, open and transparent. Gemini, you don't know where I'm going with this, do you?
No.
Gemini was incredibly well behaved at Vegan Camp Out.
I know.
Consummate professional. Levenshulme Pride.
Oh, she let her hair down a bit and
bit.
she had a few glasses of vino. There's nothing wrong with it.
We could just blame Lucy Lush's influence.
No, it's that Jeremy Ord, organiser.
Yeah.
Buying me wine. Anyway, so it's a homemade spinach and chickpea curry. We do have a curry paste recipe on the channel. Now, rather than me always keep saying I'll link it up there, I'll link it down there, honestly, just go and have a look at our page on the channel, click the playlists link, and you'll see all the playlists, and you can sort out the order of like last video added, you know. And it's worth it. It's worth having a look at the recipes. It's worth having a look at more meals vlogs. It's definitely worth having a look at the shopping vlogs, just because it is. So we're having a few chips, spinach and chickpea curry, and just a little bit of a side salad, dressed with coconut vinegar and a little olive oil. Bread and butter. Don't be daft, as if we were going to have curry and no bread and butter. Who said that?
I'm wondering if anybody's, I often say this, I wonder if anybody's bothered by this.
What?
Well, I'm expecting you to track the camera down to where I'm pointing.
But what?
This being so close to this. I mean, to be fair, the curry isn't massively saucy.
No.
But this...
She a bit dry.
Some people might need a chip divider for this. Not me personally.
And I don't either. I'm quite happy with that lovely plate of homemade chickpea and spinach curry, McCain home fries, and a little bit of salad. Lovely. And thus ends another meals vlog. We would like to thank you for joining us, my dears, and we'll see you on the next one. Alright. Bye, loves.